mean, like I said, obviously I want to connect with these people emotionally. But whether I do that or not, I want to connect with them logically later.
Okay, so tell me what you mean by logic, because I think that's an important piece. Because everyone has a way to connect emotionally somehow. Because you're human,
Sure.
you've got a problem, you're solving a problem. Tell me though what you mean by connecting logically, because I think you have a good point.
Well, because let's say I'm talking to a prospect or a lead, and I've had a good conversation with them. I've taken them through the system. I've determined that they're committed, they're willing, they're ready. But when I get to that moment of them actually making a decision, maybe they're not quite ready.
Okay.
I don't know if they're I don't necessarily know why they're not ready to pull the trigger.
Right.
But let's just say they're like, yeah, I just don't know if I'm ready. I think I'm just going to think about it for a while.
Well, what would you say at that
I
point?
might be like, okay, you think about it for a while, but I want you to listen to me very carefully, because I'm going to explain the logic of this
right, okay,
you.
got it. Because you could feel at that point, if you haven't connected with them emotionally, then they really maybe not be sold on the emotion side.
Sure.
They might deserve or require the logic.
But because to me, it's like, I mean, we're all creatures of emotion, but we make a lot of decisions on emotion. But when it comes to investing, see, I always look at this as an investment. And in my website, I actually say that. I'm like, this is an investment
into yourself, into your life.
And I say that in my video, and even in the writing. I'm like, my company is an investment company that specializes in personal development. But before any of that, it's an investment.
Yeah.
Because I want to weed out all the people that just want something for nothing.
Absolutely.
I want them to know you're going to have to make an investment here.
Yeah.
But when I get to that person that doesn't want to pull the trigger yet, and I want to explain this logically to them, I'll say something like this, and I've mentioned it before. I'm like, dude, listen to me. There's the current population of the Earth is 7 billion people. There's 7 billion people walking around on this planet, okay? If, for example, of everybody out there, you got 10 people to invest, 10 people get started with you, you're gonna make at a minimum $10,000, even if they are refunded. Every single one of these people could decide to return their product,
because the way
get the money back on their investment, and you will still walk away with $10,000
worth of information, education,
at no
experience.
loss to any of those people.
Yeah, that's right.
Dude, that's like a 6,000% return
on your investment.
On an investment to you. On an investment to you that costs less than $5 a day in a year.
Yeah. See, and this is the thing, Ben. This is why I love. That's why our conversation on this was really interesting. Being at the event we were at this weekend, we have a heavy value on working with less people, having a stronger quality of communication, of attention, and you're right. I mean, think about that. Just 10 people every single month, without even they're just gaining the education, the experience. That's worth a lot more than 10 grand.
Absolutely.
And the time they get to spend with us, just the energy alone, being part of the community. It's there's not a lot of industries that I know that can even retire. Brian and I retired Brian in a year. There's not a lot of people that I know, even if it takes a year to 2 years to create the lifestyle, your perfect lifestyle, is it worth someone doing it?
Absolutely. And logically it is, because it's like, and I don't want to make anybody feel stupid. I don't want to make anybody feel like an idiot. But I want to present this opportunity in a way where you would have to be an idiot not to do it.
Well, we used to...
Like logically, you would have to be an idiot not to do it.
That's right.
And if you look at the logic behind it, you would have to be an idiot not to do it.
Well, then, absolutely. And I think that you're cracking a code that some people just don't look at, right? And I think what happens to many people, they lose they lose they may have the connection, but they lose half the people because of the logic.
Sure.
And I think just that alone is it's a valuable lesson that we can really relate to each other. We can really relate to the people within our team, within our community, to help them get that more. Because little does Ben know that we've been recording this whole time. Nice. So everyone, I just want you to know this is Rhonda Swan from the Unstoppable family, and I actually had the pleasure to be here today with Ben Rowe, who's actually an incredible leader within our team, but little does he know he's even a more leader now, because he's really cracked what I'm going to now call the Ben Rowe code. It's called it's not only the emotional connection, but it's the logical connection. So for those of you that are looking around wondering if Ben is a good guy to work with, well, he absolutely is, because of what you just heard. You just got a piece of Ben's mind, and he didn't know that I was recording him. So, Ben, I just want you to know that you are now more a movie star than you thought you were.
Awesome, and I'll expound on this now that I know I'm being recorded. Like I said, when you get started here, you're going to make, every time someone chooses to invest, you are going to make about a 60% return on your investment, no matter what. If that person wants to be refunded, if they choose to get their investment back, they're going to get all their money back. You're still going to walk away having made a minimum of a 60% return on your investment. Now, my question to you is, who wouldn't invest in that? Who wouldn't be interested in that? Tell me, who wouldn't be interested in that?
Well, I don't know, Ben, because I bought into that 7.5 years ago, and the lifestyle's not too shabby. So from Rhonda Swan, the Unstoppable family here in Orlando, getting to meet Ben Rowe for the very first time physically, you guys now get to know who you're going to be working with directly, who your leader is, and the type of team you're going to work with, and the logic as well as the emotional connection you're going to be able to have. Ben, you know, I can't wait to have people working with you and working with me, because I know if they connect with you, they're going to be a good person. All right, we can't wait to see you guys making some money and making a lifestyle for yourself. Cheers from Orlando, from Ben Rowe and Rhonda Swan from the Unstoppable family.